my dear Gamines, I'm happy to see you on my channel. I hope you are doing well today. I've decided to make this lesson because I realized that I didn't draw your attention to an important difference between how we refer to a husband's relatives and wife's relatives in the previous lesson. In English, we use the same word, sister-in-law, for both your husband's sister and your wife's sister. But in Russian, we have different words for them. Today, you won't have to learn too many new words, but it's important to know the difference. I've also prepared an exercise to help you practice this distinction and review the vocabulary from the previous lesson. Let's start. I'm going to use the royal family once again to illustrate this difference. In the center of the slide, you can see the royal family's family tree, which will help you understand how they are related to each other. Now let's look at how Catherine, Princess of Wales, might refer to her husband's relatives in Russian. This question should be familiar to you from the previous lesson. Кем ей приходится этот мужчина? How is she related to this man? Он ее свекор. He is her father-in-law. Свекор. Свекор. So your husband's father or stepfather is свекор for you. The next one. Кем ей приходится эта женщина? How is she related to this woman? Она ее свекровь. She's her mother-in-law. Свекровь. Свекровь. Your husband's mother or stepmother is свекровь for you. Кем ей приходится этот мужчина? How is she related to this man? Он ее деверь. He is her brother-in-law. Деверь. Деверь. Your husband's brother is деверь for you. What if William had a sister? Кем ей приходится эта женщина? How is she related to this woman? In that case, Catherine would refer to her husband's sister as заловка. Она ее заловка. She's her sister-in-law. Заловка. Заловка. Your husband's sister is заловка for you. Now let's see what William's parents would call Catherine. Кем она приходится этим людям? How is she related to these people? Она их невестка. She's their daughter-in-law. Невестка. Невестка. Your son's wife is невестка for you. Кем она приходится этому мужчине? How is she related to this man? Она его невестка. She is his sister-in-law. Невестка. Невестка. We can see that for your husband's relatives, you are невестка. For his parents as well as his brother or sister. Now I'd like to draw your attention to the question we ask when we want to find out how people are related to one another. For example, кем ей приходится этот мужчина? This question should be familiar to you from the previous lesson. You've probably noticed that when I asked how Catherine is related to William's parents, the question was phrased a bit differently. Кем она приходится этим людям? If you look closely, you will notice that I've just swapped two words. I placed the dative form, in this case, людям,
at the end, and the nominative form of the pronoun она after the question word кем. Remember, in Russian there is no fixed word order in a sentence. I can say number 1. Кем этот мужчина приходится ей? Or кем ей приходится этот мужчина? Number 2. Кем она приходится этим людям? Or кем этим людям она приходится? Personally, I think that in the first case, the second option is more commonly used, whereas in the second case, the first option is more typical. Now let's see how William might refer to his wife's relatives in Russian. Кем ему приходится эта женщина? How is he related to this woman? Она его теща. She's his mother-in-law. Теща. Теща. Your wife's mother is теща for you. Кем ему приходится этот мужчина? How is he related to this man? Он его тесть. He is his father-in-law. Тесть. Тесть. Your wife's father is тесть for you. Кем ему приходится эта женщина? How is he related to this woman? Она его своячница. She is his sister-in-law. Своячница. Своячница. Your wife's sister is своячница for you. Кем ему приходится этот мужчина? How is he related to this man? Он его шурин. He is his brother-in-law. Шурин. Шурин. Your wife's brother is шурин for you. Let's see what Catherine's parents would call William in Russian. Кем он приходится этим людям? How is he related to these people? Он их зять. He is their son-in-law. Зять. Зять. Your daughter's husband is зять for you. Кем он приходится этим людям? How is he related to these people? Он их зять. He is their brother-in-law. Зять. We can see that for his wife's relatives, he is зять. For her parents, as well as her brother or sister.
You shouldn't think that Russians never forget the terms used to refer to relatives. When they do forget, Russians use descriptive phrases to explain whom they are talking about. For example, if I forget the word mother-in-law, I might say my husband's mother. Similarly, if my husband forgets this word, he could say my wife's mother. We have the same thing in the Russian language. For instance, if I forget the word дядя, I can say брат папы or брат отца. Let's see how it works.
Number 1. Сын дочери. Daughter's son or son of the daughter means внук, a grandson. We can see that the first word is in the nominative case, while the second is in the genitive. The first word represents the object that belongs to someone. In this case, it's сын. And the second word represents the possessor of the first object. Here it's дочери, which is in the genitive case. The structure is very similar to the English construction son of the daughter. So, сын дочери means внук, grandson. Now let's look at another example. Number 2. Отец мужа. husband's father or father of the husband means свекор, father-in-law. Отец is in the nominative form, representing the object that belongs to the object мужа. The word мужа is in the genitive form of the word муж, and it's the possessor of the first object. Отец мужа means свекор, father-in-law. If you don't remember the genitive case, I recommend watching lesson 30. At 3 minutes and 43 seconds, you can refresh your understanding of one of the uses of the genitive case, possession, and review the endings associated with this case.
Now let's practice this material. I'm going to give you a definition, and you need to provide the one word that corresponds to it. For example, if I say дочь сына, you should respond with внучка. Everything that I'm going to say will be written below in the notes section. If you want to make this exercise more challenging, then you can close your eyes and just listen to me, then give your answer. Pause this video after each definition if you need more time to think, as I'll give you answers right away. If you find this exercise difficult, you can listen and read the subtitles the first time. Then you can repeat this exercise with your eyes closed afterwards. Are you ready? Let's start. Number 1. Мать мужа. Answer. Свекровь. Number 2. Отец жены. Answer. Тесть. Number 3. Сын брата. Answer. Племянник. Number 4. Сестра матери. Answer. Тетя. Number 5. Сестра мужа. Answer. Заловка. Number 6. Муж дочери. Answer. Зять. Number 7. Мать жены. Answer. Теща. Number 8. Муж сестры. Answer. Зять. Number 9. Жена сына. Answer. Невестка. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this lesson helpful. I was happy to see you on my channel. See you next time. Пока.